أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هذا يوم لا ينطقون ولا يومئذ لهم فيعتذرون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين هذا يوم الفصل هذا يوم الفصل جمعناكم والأولين فإن كان لكم كيد فكيدون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين صدق الله العلي العظيم. We are discussing enzymes in the previous lectures, and currently also will discuss about enzyme characters, enzymes, how they work together. In the feedback mechanism I will explain, and I will also tell you there are many characters of enzyme and their characters made them specific. No nothing, other molecule can replace enzyme if the characters are very specific, and also enzyme's behavior is also specific. One by one I will discuss these characters. Look at these characters of enzymes. I will brief you these all points. Enzyme is a globular protein. Enzyme is the globular protein. Globular, what is a globular word? I will tell you the protein has three structures. One is a primary structure. Protein has one primary structure. One protein has a secondary structure. The third one, the protein has a tertiary structure. So three structures the protein has. Okay. Simple structure of the protein, that is the chains of amino acid without shape. In the upcoming chapter, I think in the next chapter, I will teach you protein structure, fat structure, carbohydrate structure. Four structures of protein I will discuss. Three structures I wrote. One is a primary, one is a secondary, one is a tertiary. Okay, I tell you fourth as well. Quaternary structure. So four structures of the protein you will study. One is a primary, one is a secondary, one is a tertiary, one is a quaternary. So I am telling you that this structure, quaternary structure, in simple words I can tell you, because these are the structures you will study in the coming chapters in much detail. This is a simple structure. You can say classification of the structures in reference to simplification and complexity. Mean this sequence goes from simple to complex. Primary is simplest, then secondary simple, then little complex tertiary, and quaternary much complex. What is the meaning of the complex? Of course, meaning of complex is that this is a protein which are in the form of single chain, mean that their shape is just linear. Rather, I will make like this one. I am not giving you complete idea because you will study, and one by one you will study all these structures. Okay, look at this protein. I am making this protein. Just hold on. This protein is a single structure, single line, and just arrangement of amino acid and the sequence of amino acid. That is the primary structure. When little bit tilted like curve in this format, that is the secondary structure, and then little bit two curves, one this curve and second this curve, this is a tertiary. And when they are in two curves but in two types, two curves and in two types, clear, two curves in two types. So one curve is this one, may be alpha protein. I can name, for example, hemoglobin has two type of chain, alpha chain, beta chain. So alpha chain in the hemoglobin, and this is the another chain. How many curves? Two curves. One curve this one curve this one, other curve I am doing this one, other curve this one. So this is the second curve, this is the alpha, this is a beta, these both structures belong to two different protein structures in a single molecule. So I will refer. You know hemoglobin consists of how many chains? Alpha chain, beta chain. The two alpha chain, two beta chain. So hemoglobin belong to which structure? Hemoglobin belong to which structure according to these discussions? Protein has how many structures? Primary structure, secondary structure, tertiary structure, quaternary structure. This structure is which one? Most complex structure, quaternary structure. Why it is called quaternary structure? There are two different type of the molecules, and there are two type of curves. One curve, second curve. If one curve present, if one type of the molecule with two curves present, such molecules called tertiary structure. If only one molecule is present and only one curve is present, that is the secondary structure. If no curve present, the primary goes straight just line sequence and the number of the amino acid, that is the primary structure. So should not happy that primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary structures are so easy. Sir told us so. Sir, this is the upcoming topic of next chapter, and we understand what is the primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary. I told you by easiest way. I will give you conceptual idea more in that topic. So mean, what are enzymes? Why I am telling here? What are enzymes? Enzymes are globular structure. Enzymes are globular structure. So enzymes, if you see, has the globular structure. Another function is that pH. If the pH will change, enzyme function will affect. Do you know, you were studying digestive system so many times in the 9th class, and of course you studied in first year. You will study in first year digestive system. Yes, you will study in this chapter. That's very good idea. Different type of the enzymes which are working in alimentary canal, different type of enzymes which are working in stomach, in the oral cavity, in the buccal cavity, in the stomach, in the small intestine, in the large intestine. And these enzymes who are working in the digestive system, you will see they are working at specific pH. Mean, you know already that some enzymes will work in acidic medium, some enzymes will work in basic medium, some enzymes will work in a strong acidic medium. Means strong acidic medium pH value strong 1. The weak acidic value, the pH value 6. Very good. If the pH is neutral, if the enzymes work at neutral medium, that enzyme work at which pH? Mathematical value 7. What is the strong basic medium? 14. What is the weak basic medium? 8. So different enzymes have the different pH values. I will show you exactly the pH. So it is not the question of even acidic and the basic medium. You know, acidic range start from 1 to 6. Similarly, basic range start from 8 to 14. So this range will be very important. 1 to 6 never mean you are telling enzymes in working in acidic medium and that enzyme is active at 4, and you are expecting that enzyme will work at 5. Enzyme will not work at 5. That enzyme will work at 4. So acidic medium also and range also, mathematical name, mathematical number, specific number, mathematical number. Never mean that it will be valid from 1 to 6 in all range. It will be effective, but not much effective. Effective will be in this pH. Which term I am speaking you? The pH at which the enzymes work maximum, that pH is called as optimum pH. OPTIMUM. I give you example once again. This is one enzyme and he is working from 1 range to 6 range. Clear? Because this enzyme work in acidic medium. Explain any enzyme who work in acidic medium. Pepsin work in acidic medium. Amylase in oral cavity work in which medium? Basic medium. Trypsin in the first part of small intestine. Duodenum work in which medium? Basic medium. Lipase work in a basic medium. These are the intestine hormones, enzymes secreted by the pancreas. They all work in basic. Trypsinogen in the basic medium. Enterokinase in the basic medium. The amylase, intestinal amylase, work in basic medium. So these are the enzymes. Go back. This range start from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This range start from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So range will be different. This enzyme, say pepsin, will work in this range because this enzyme is acidic enzyme, because this enzyme work in acidic medium, so it will be able to work in acidic medium. But what will happen at any type, at any mathematical number, at any range in the graph, for example this range 3 or 4, pepsin work in basic acidic medium more at approximately 2.5 or 2. So at 2 pm, at 2 pH, this enzymes work maximum, and in remaining range it do not work maximum. Pepsin works but do not work maximum. This pH in which the enzymes work maximum, that pH is called as optimum pH. That pH is, similarly the temperature at which enzymes work maximum is called optimum temperature. Two terms I have told you. The temperature at which the enzymes work maximum, that temperature is called as the optimum temperature. And the pH at which the enzymes work maximum, that is called as optimum pH. Optimum pH. So globular structure, I was talking globular structure. Enzymes are globular structure. Enzymes are globular structure. What is the meaning of the globular structure? Because what is the meaning of globular structure? Enzymes are globular structure. They consist of two different type of chains and their curves are two. Any two examples of globular structure? Hemoglobin, which combine with oxygen to form oxyhemoglobin, is the example of globular structure. Hemoglobin is a globular structure because hemoglobin consists of four chains but two types, 2 alpha, 2 beta, and they are arranged in the two curves in each case. Mean they are more complex. They are not the tertiary structure, they are the quaternary structure. How many structures of the proteins are there? Primary, secondary, tertiary, globular structure. So which point you learned from here? Enzymes are complex structure. That is not a simple protein. Protein is of four types: primary protein, secondary, tertiary, quaternary. And the enzymes show quaternary structure, mean they are more complex. Enzymes are more complex. Enzymes are more complex. We'll go back to the point which I just wanted to share with you. They increase the rate of reaction without using themselves. Did you see the people that they are devoting their life for the welfare of the others? If you will see, you will really start doing respect them. Around you in the society, you will find very less number of the people. Each person around you will think about himself. Even your friends in the college will think about himself more. They will say, I will get good marks. They will not do much for you. Similarly, whenever there is a sensitive case in the college and nobody will support you, you will be alone. Reason? Because each member think about himself, because they will save themselves, they will not save you. So you will find very less number of the people who are giving help to other, positive help to other. Of course, to the beggars you give money, that is help, but that is help for instant, for some time. But if you will find such person who is helping you in 10 years and 20 years continuously. Enzymes are helping you without using themselves. So enzymes like humans are very less in the world. So enzymes, what the enzymes do, they catalyze the chemical reactions. They increase the rate of reaction, they change the reactant into the products. Of course, I will tell you one type of benefits, one type of the enzymes like departments, enzymes like community. Uswa college community, I think really, because I am watching their services since many years. They are marvelous people. Students, they are marvelous people. Since many years they are giving you education, and they are making many doctors, many engineers, and many army officers, and many professionals, and just not for money only. Believe me, that is not the commercial institute. They are just they became happy when I knew that they became so happy when you become something in the future. So I think we have enzymes like community, though we should not worry, we should not be pessimistic, Globular structure, the quaternary structure, the globular is a quaternary structure. So they increase the rate of the reaction, one reactant is A and one reactant is B. A goes to B by help of enzyme will use to convert A to B. The B will be formed in less speed. Mean rate of reaction is more. Mean rate of reaction mean activation energy I have to define. The energy which is required to convert the reactant into the product is called activation energy. The energy which is required to convert reactant to the product, that energy is called as activation energy. So enzyme decrease activation energy. So enzymes decrease activation energy. So when activation energy will be decreased, so energy reactants will be changed into the products. So we will discuss some other things as well, but one thing I want to show here, enzymes are very sensitive to temperature, because I told you they work at specific temperature. If the enzyme which is working at for example it is working in 29 Celsius or 30 Celsius, so it will not work in 35 Celsius. So enzymes maximum temperature is 38. Most of the enzymes work at optimum temperature in the human body, but there are enzymes in the bacteria who work at 5 Celsius as well. So optimum temperature of each enzyme is different, but human enzymes mostly work at 38.6 body temperature, which is their optimum temperature. Some enzymes require cofactor. Sometimes you need friend for your help, sometimes you don't need help. If you need help, you are of two types. Yes, apoenzyme, holoenzyme. If your cofactor is not there, your friend is not there, and you cannot work without friend, it means you are weeping, you are unable to work, you are unable to study, it means you are apoenzyme. If you need cofactor, your friend is with you and you are cooperating with each other, it means you are holoenzyme. So these were some characters of enzymes. I will continue this discussion in the coming lectures. Allah Hafiz.